Here in the tail of the tape, one thing that is noticeable, though, the Barn Owl Loveland fighting in a sports lab now, but he is a former Team Quest product, and you know what you get with the Team Quest product generally.
You know what you get with a sports lab product now is they've turned out more and more quality fighters of the Oregon, not to mention another 135-pounder Tyson Nam, who's been doing some work, speaking of those curious Bellator deals.
It's main event time here in Lemoore. Let's go up to Joe Martinez for the official introductions.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, from the beautiful Tachi Palace Hotel and Casino, here in Lemoore, California, this is the main event of the evening. 5 rounds scheduled for the TPL Bantamweight Championship of the World. The 3 judges scoring this bout at cage side on the 10-point must system once again are Jackie Denkin, Ralph McKnight, and Mark Lawley. When the action begins, the third man inside the cage, your referee, Jason McCoy. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the judges are ready and the fighters are ready. Fight fans, make some noise if you are ready! Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner, a freestyle fighter standing 5 feet 8 inches tall. Official weight, 135 pounds. A veteran of the cage, he brings 15 victories and just 3 defeats. He represents all of Central California, fighting out of Fresno. Here is the challenger, the underdog, Casey Olson. And next his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the blue corner. Also a freestyle fighter, he stands 5 feet 9 inches tall. Official weight, 134 1/2 pounds. This cage veteran brings 15 victories and 9 defeats. Fighting out of representing Portland, Oregon, he is the reigning, defending TPL Bantamweight Champion of the World, the Barn Owl, Ian Loveland.
Okay, guys, I expect you to fight clean. I expect you to fight hard. Listen to my instructions at all times. Touch gloves and let's get ready.
Jason McCoy getting the main event assignment as the Bantamweight title is on the line between champion Ian Loveland and challenger Casey Olson.
That is a big trout.
That is quite a big trout on the back of Ian Loveland. What a back piece.
Is that new?
That was here the last time he was here. He's had it for a little while, but it was an addition throughout his MMA career.
Is he like fishing or something?
Left hand puts.
He loves
Olson
fighting,
down
and he's
for a
already
second.
doing it against Casey Olson.
Good left hook. Olson's reaching for the
Olson
shot. He's
is
going to walk
ducking
into
in.
an uppercut.
That's not going to be a very long night if Olson has that offensive attack from that far out with the takedowns.
This is over.
It's over.
That was gruesome. Olson thinks
He
he
doesn't
wants
know where
out.
he's
He
at.
wants out.
He doesn't know where he's at.
It's done. Ian Loveland victorious.
38 seconds. I think Casey Olson was just unconscious on Ian Loveland's arm. I think his arm was trapped underneath his unconscious body. And now Loveland's going to get his portrait from the Sherdog himself, Jeff Sherwood. That's a man who's happy with his handiwork. And 38 seconds. Jeez,
Wow.
Why wouldn't you be?
That's brutal.
Casey Olson getting attended to. I think you're right. I think he was unconscious, and Ian Loveland physically couldn't get away. Loveland victorious. My goodness.
Damn.
There it is in the
rough.
replay.
That was rough. I mean, that was a shin right across his face. He hits him right underneath the arm. He doesn't know where he's at.
There's one that goes underneath the arm that is clearly like the sock Dollinger shot that puts Casey Olson a world of hell.
Right there.
There should be.
And he's out there. He's done.
And that's again,
Nope.
we've talked about this throughout the night. Going under the arm, that's how you generate real punching velocity and maintain the realest, truest punching mechanic when you're on the ground. That's how you do damage. That's why you see guys like Cain Velasquez.
Dan Henderson did it against Fedor.
Dan Henderson. That's when you see wrestlers get guys on the ground and do max damage in minimum time. Ian Loveland knows the trick, did it to perfection there, following up on a head kick. And that's how you see, that's where you see the convalescence here or the coalescing, of what he was already good at and what he's becoming good at. He used his wrestling to stop the takedown. He used his newfangled striking to knock Casey Olson down and generate that nasty gash across his forehead. And then it was his wrestling instincts and his ideas of how to control a body that let him finish the fight.
He just looks like he's so poised. His base looks so solid. He's such a good wrestler that he's not really afraid of guys even getting in on his hips.
Here it is again. That one was just absolutely brutal.
Left high kick.
Ian Loveland looking fantastic.
How is this guy not in the UFC?
We talked about it being questionable that he got cut in the first place. I think there's no question. If Sean Shelby needs a 35-pounder anytime soon, Ian Loveland's phone should definitely be kept on.
I mean, I think it's an interesting question now. Who's the best 135-pounder from Sports Lab? Tyson Nam or Ian Loveland? We have some in-gym rivalry. Exciting.
We're going to see Ian Loveland before we see Tyson Nam again, though.
Have some hope for the man's legal situation. Red tape aside, though, Ian Loveland, a guy doing a good job to resuscitate his career out here in Lemoore, California, with 2 brutal first-round knockouts that should definitely earn him a second look from the UFC.
You want to say hi to Sean Shelby again?
I don't think I'm the guy who needs to say hi to Sean Shelby. I think Ian Loveland's the guy to do it, and he pretty much already did in 28 brutal seconds.
He keeps looking at Ian Loveland keeps looking at his right hand. I wonder if he hurt it in that fight.
He shook it out as well, so we'll see. Let's go up to Joe Martinez and get the official word.
Ladies and gentlemen, 38 seconds, round number 1. Referee Jason McCoy puts a halt to the contest. Your winner by KO victory. Tonight he retains his title. He is still the Tachi Palace Fights Bantamweight Champion of the World, the Barn Owl, Ian Loveland.
Casey Olson looked like he was just having a real tough time closing the distance. Had no clue on how